All right, so we're back and we're going to create the actual application. So I'm going to do rake db my, oh, in fact, I'm going to got to do one other step here. So I'm going to rename origin to bullet train. I'm going to get remote remove Heroku, and then I'm going to get remote. Oh, actually, I don't have to do anything else for now. So we'll add everything, initial commit with the domain model, and then we will go through the process of stubbing out this entire domain model in our application. So rake db migrate. Oh, it's not going to work. Rake db create. Rake db migrate. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. So we've migrated the database. Now we are going to go through the process of creating all of these models. So some of these don't actually have to be part of our application. Like they don't have to be part of the UI. So measurement, for example, we'll populate it in a bit. But there we go. Rake db migrate. Meal of the day. And then we'll add this to our seeds. All right, meal plan. Oh, you know what we forgot on meal plan? Meal plan needs a team. So I'm going to actually undo that. So I'll do Rails destroy model meal plan. Get rid of it. And then this one definitely needs, so team references. So that belongs to a family. So Rails generate model meal plan for a team. And each meal plan that gets created has a week that it's created for. Then we want to let's see. Rake db migrate. I'm going to go through and create all the models first. Well, in fact, actually, you know what we can do next? So we can do bin super scaffold. We can super scaffold for a, what's the syntax for that? It is a team has a meal plan and then the attributes. So it has a week of date, which we don't actually, yeah, we'll include that. It's read only, but week of, and then the team. So we'll just say week of. Oh, something went wrong. So couldn't automatically add root. Oh no, I made a terrible mistake. All right, so, I made a terrible mistake. Gonna have to clean this up. Shoot, I need to, all right, so git checkout. I should have saved, or I should have done a commit before. Ooh, whoa, so bad. That's fine. That's bad. These are good. That's bad. All right, so we'll get rid of those. This is, I mean, obviously, I kind of know, how the bullet train stuff works, so it's easy for me to go through and do this cleanup. But really, what we should have done was committed to the repo before we did the super scaffolding, so that, and in fact, it says that in the super scaffolding. I think it says, hey, pro tip, commit your other changes before running super scaffolding, so it's easy to undo if you or we make any mistakes. If you do that, you can reset to your last commit, and I didn't do that, so I can't even use these commands to like quickly clean up. I have to do it manually. All right, so I want to clean up, so I'll do git, I'll do remove that file. I'll do remove that file. Everything else looks good. Okay. So let's try this again. I'm going to just double check that everything looks good. Okay, so we did that. Now let's run the super scaffolding again, not so hastily. There we go. We do want to add it to the sidebar. So we're going to go to a page here that it opens up for us. And we're going to try to find an icon to represent our meal plans within our bullet train app. So let's use, I'm going to say a calendar is going to be a good choice. So let me see if I can find a calendar here. Apparently there's an icon called TI calendar. So I'm going to use that. I don't know where it is on this page, but yeah, I really don't know where it is on this page. I can't find it easily. There's no easy way to find it. There's no easy way to search for it. We'll try to do better about making these available, but I'm going to assume that it's pretty good, wherever it is. So TI calendar. So it's done that. It's restarting the server. Okay, so we got meal plans, and then let's just take a look real quick. We'll start the server. We really don't need a homepage for this app that we're creating. So what I'm going to do is there's a setting in Bullet Train. This is well documented, but home controller, there's a setting where we can set the marketing site URL. And I'm going to make the marketing site URL on our server the same as the sign-in page. So there's now, oh, whoops. I'm going to make it the same as the login page. So when we restart the server now, it'll automatically take us to the sign-in page. All right, so I don't have an account on this thing yet. So I'm going to all right, so apparently I have subscriptions enabled. So there is a simple way to get rid of that because we don't want that in this application. So we will unset the Stripe keys on the server. Restart the server. And now that route doesn't even work. So if I already have an account, it's going to tell me I'm already signed in and take me to my dashboard. Let's see if this works. Hey, I'm in the onboarding. So I'm Andrew Culver. And the team name, I mean, honestly, the reference to teams, I'm going to go through real quick. And on team.yaml, or wherever it says team, let's find the YAML file. So it's in this YAML file. I'm going to find all references to team. And we're going to start calling team So now some of this is really funny within Bullet Train because it's like, oh yeah, you know, your families. But the thing is, these messages only show up if somebody has more than one family configured. So I don't know who that would be, but maybe somebody who manages a bunch of different people's meal plans for them. But we're going to, there we go. Your team. So your team, it said. Let's find out where that string was coming from. So it was, oh, it's hard coded right here. So we'll say your family. All right. So the Culvers. All right. So the Culvers dashboard, we have things which can we can hide. Let's reload, look at our dashboard, and we should see our calendar icon as well for our meal plans. Hey, check that out, meal plans. You can add a new meal plan. The meal plans don't do very much yet. So we'll say the meal plan is this week. In fact, I don't even think meal plans have a name attribute. So this is something in Bullet Train where it assumes that a model has a name. It's not going to be like that forever. It's just the way that it currently is. So we will, I think if I try to save this meal plan, it'll actually crash because there's no name attribute. Yeah, so to say undefined method name because it's trying to show the name. So what we end up doing, the way that we solve that is in the, this is only for now, meal plan form. On the meal plan form, we will get rid of the name field. So that won't show up on this form anymore. And then in the field itself, or on the object itself, so on when we look at meal plan.rb, meal plan, what we'll do is we'll have name, and we'll just use the date of for the name, and then there's another thing that gets referenced, which is name was. So that's just a workaround for now, and then we'll fix the super scaffolding. Week of is the name of the attribute. There we go. So it'll be empty. Week of, and then we'll make the week of, you know, the week, first week of January. Let's say that. So that should work. All right, we'll delete that first meal plan. Now, it's obviously going to be more complicated than this. But this is a good start. So our app runs. We can see meal plans. None of this other stuff is in there. So we'll just do adding meal plans. And here's what we're going to do now. We're going to keep working through our, we're going to keep working through our domain model. What's going on, Adam? Here we go. We'll keep working through our domain model and adding things. However, I'm going to take a break on this video, and we'll pick up the rest of our domain modeling in the next video.